Kazina's able to get the first tap out of the second term, but it falls straight to John Mitchell Jr. who goes wide.
Oh.
Cowan in the middle of the pack, in the middle of two goalpost Hill boys, and took the mark on the chest, if you don't mind. Kicks it wide towards Timmy Gardner on the half-forward flank on the southern side. Can't take the mark. And Lurie in a foot race now with Justin. He kicks it off the ground. And is it going to be out? I think it might be. Yes, it is. Just rolls out on centre wing. True centre wing right in front of our Geelong radio commentary box this afternoon.
That's not a bad sort of match up there, is it? Lurie against Shannon.
It's very good, Eric. Stuffer's got plenty of pace, of course. He's actually run a few times the store gives, so he can run a bit.
Ball has gone towards half forward now. It was touched off the boot from Highland. Goes towards Lewis, also in there Gardner and Justin. And they see it for a ball up at half forward. Southern side of the ground. It's 3-3 playing 3-2. Bell Post Hill by a point. Umpire Hooper to throw the ball in the air. Bradley now. And it might favour him. Tries to get it down towards Shannon. Coming through Bradley again. Does well, but can't take the footy with him. Simmons, kick around the corner. Bartolo in front of Fanning. Taps it away. Good defensive play. Bartolo on hands and knees. Shuffles it out to Pollard. His handball. Too slick for Fairchild. Goes to Cowan, who looks to be up the ground a bit further in this term. Bradley. Poor handball. Sets up Timmy Gardner. Handball was okay back to Plugger Cowan, though. He has to handball back where? Well, somewhere. And, Wolferton under pressure. That's dropping the ball.
Lucky there.
Lucky.
Very lucky there.
Very good pressure, Bell Post Hill. And Bevan Hurst gets up with Craig Wolfen as umpire. Hooper will bounce the ball once again.
Pretty poor choice from Cowan. Probably could have had a kick.
Yep.
Ball in front of the social club here, thrown up. Bradley gets the down. Highland, he's got onto a torpedo. He's heading towards the goal square. McFarlane can't quite take the mark. Justin, has he got the post to get there? No, he hasn't. Miller's too quick for him. And Miller from Bell Post Hill has forced the ball toward the boundary and over 1 metre from, in fact, the goal umpire is signifying that it hit the behind post. So we'll have a throw in from the boundary umpire 2 minutes into the second quarter. No change to the quarter time score. Raiders bingo scoreboard now. 3-2 Thomson, 3-3 Bell Post Hill. In it comes. Justin tries to take it out of the ruck. Snapped up there. One kick. I couldn't quite pick up. Fry, was it? It's just offline though. And a behind which levels the scores. Raiders bingo scoreboard now. 2.5 minutes. Second quarter. 3-3 apiece. Brett Pollard with the ball in the goal square. Ready to kick the ball in. Doesn't seem to be any problem with his hamstring, Paul. He's moving pretty freely. Long kick from Pollard, well outside 50, and it's landed in the pack of all players. Nobody can touch the ball. It comes to ground. Fanning on the left foot sees Justin a tough forward coming through. Hurst kicks it off the ground. Harris grabbed the ball, hip and shoulder straight through his opponent there. Finds Gardner on half forward. Can Gardner take control of the ball? He can. Comes around, eludes two players. Now on the right foot, goes towards centre half forward. Unfortunately, McFarlane can't take the mark, and the ball has been cleared there towards centre wing. Maharis again, magnificent mark. There's no better mark in the league in the GDFL than that fella, and drives the ball to centre half forward. Well, Mitchell forced out by Miller. Handball comes across to Lurie. Lurie, well, I don't think he looked where that was going to go, and almost a sensational mark on centre wing by Gann, but he's out number 2-1. Here go Bell Post Hill over the top from Bartolo to Feldman. Feldman crashes 2 tackles, gets the ball. Messina picks up the ball, runs towards 50. He's got his sights on the goals, I think, but he's kicked it wide and short. And Hurst, magnificent roving. Can he get the foot to the ball? If that's a goal, it's a beautiful goal. Doesn't quite get there, unfortunately. And the ball's still in play. Thomson trying desperately to clear it. Picked up by Illick. Illick on the right foot. He's had a shot at goal, and what has he done? Goal umpire comes back and it looks pretty good to me, and Illick has kicked a sensational goal from the forward pocket, and it was just absolute persistence there from the Bell Post Hill forwards, desperate to keep the ball in. 4 minutes now into the second quarter. Raiders bingo scoreboard 4-3 Bell Post Hill 27. They lead Thomson 3-3-21.
Well, he always seems to have heaps of time, doesn't he? He seemed to have heaps of time there to kick the ball.
And the ground that Bevan Hurst covered. He was in the play on the wing, then he roved the ball in the forward line, in the same passage of play. That's excellent roving.
Back in the middle, Adam Gladkey throws the ball in the air. It's going to go up. Kazina gets it down towards Highland. Also fighting in there, Fry tries to tow it back towards Highland. McDonald handballs it out towards centre half forward. Maharis is there again. Doesn't get a free kick. Goes from Hurst now, and he gets run down by Gann. Gets his kick away though towards Stosic, and also coming out Burns and Kinsey. Kinsey's there as well. Keeps going. Now McDonald played for the free kick and got one. Too high. Scotty McDonald on the outer side, half forward flank for Bell Post, still attacking the eastern end in this second term. He goes now, drives it long towards Walker. He's got the sit from behind, Shea Walker, and umpire Stokes says yes, it's yours. Behind Andrew Atchison.
I think there was a hand in there from Atchison, yeah.
Well, it'll be...
Well, you don't often get him a second grab from the back, sure.
Nah.
Shea Walker has it at centre-half forward. And, well, we told you there were going to be some close games this afternoon as Shea Walker comes in from centre-half forward and drives long. I think he's off target. In fact, it hasn't made the distance. It's still in play. Burns is there. Shuffles it out quickly to Bradley. He goes towards Mitchell. Can't take it with him. Gans there also. Mitchell gets a second attempt. Drops the footy. No free kick. Burns can't take it with him either. Slips over at the crucial stage. Messina's in there as well. It'll be a ball up. North Geelong 3-1-19 trail Corio 3-4-22. Werribee 3-3-21 lead Anarchy 4 behinds. Bannockburn 4-3-27 lead the Belmont Lions 3-2-20 as the ball is still in the pack from the ball up. Lurie's pretty close, shuffled out to McDonald somehow. His handball back to nobody in particular. Highlands there, breaks one tackle and then gets a slick handball to Burns. Handball over the top to Fry, he's met by Carr, got his handball away to Gardner. Running through half back now, Bradley. Short little kick to Plugger Cowan. Gets around on that familiar left hand and goes back to Bradley who followed it up. Now he drives it towards half forward, coming out and chopped off by Lewis. McFarlane's there as well. Macca usually likes these situations. Look at him, he just puts it over the top if you don't mind and kicks a goal.
Good play
He
there.
does it as easy as you like, Christian McFarlane, when he's got the ball like that. His first goal, the fourth for Thomson. And they go to 4-3-27. Bell Post Hill 4-3-27. It's all tied up at the 6.5 minute mark of the second term thanks to Raiders Bingo. The final game this afternoon, Geelong West 3-4-22 lead Eastern Suburbs 4 behinds.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Excellent running there from Thomson right across the half-back line. Looked like a bit of a training drill there at one stage to Bradley, to Counts, to I think Gardner was involved with the finish off with McFarlane down forward. They really opened up the space there.
We've also
Well, look, Cowan's a good player. Look, he makes some space there. That's what I like about him. And, he usually gets the ball in his
He's
hand.
got
He
a
gets back,
bit of strength, hasn't he?
and he uses it correctly, and gets back and gets balanced and tries to get the ball to someone. That's exactly what happened.
Ex-Newcombe player too, Laurie.
Up in the middle, down it comes. Oh, but Mahara's got one under the jaw, but player goes on. Handball comes to Highland. Highland on the left foot, kicks towards half forward, over the head of Shannon. Oh, he's got the run of the ball. Oh, he just couldn't quite reach it. The ball was running loose, and Shannon picked it up. He's heading for goal, but unfortunately it beat him over the boundary line.
That's the old fickle shape of the football, isn't it, that
Isn't
one?
it?
two scores from round 17, the Geelong Football League. South Barwon 4-2-26 at home lead St Mary's 2-2-14. And Bell Park 5-4-34 lead Grovedale 2-2-14 out of Grovedale boundary throw-in. Justin up against Kazina. Fairchild can't take the handball with him. And then gets tackled by Gardner. Menzies in there also. Burns just with a short little pass. Justin gets it to Shannon off one step. Left kick close to the behind post. And it is through for one behind to Thomson. They take the lead 4-28. They lead Bell Park 4-3-27. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard. 8 minutes gone.
The styles are quite distinctive, aren't they? Belfast still clearly kicking long into the forward line and working it up by hand pass, short pass.
And chipping away at, but you can have everybody all over the place, but I think they'd probably be a little bit better if they went direct forward, but they haven't got anyone quite there at that moment.
All right, Pollard with the kick in for Miller, short, and Miller takes the mark at centre half back. He plays on there, kicks it, still in the corridor towards the end of the ground. Justin,
got to pay that.
Too tall, man in front, and Justin takes the mark inside the centre square, looking for the handball, but he looked the wrong side. Fry was running past on his right, he looked to the left, drives it to full forward. Oh, good mark, Brett Pollard. 2-on-1 against McFarlane on that occasion, and the numbers 1 out. Pollard goes wide to the outer side of the ground. The lead's out there from Feldman, he finds him. Feldman plays on quickly. On the left foot, looking for... and finds Bartolo. Bartolo runs on, has a bounce. Fanning gives chase, but the kick is to half forward, but in front. And that's where you've got to be, is Aitchison for Thomson takes the mark. And both sides perhaps falling down at centre half forward, boys.
Yeah, for sure, across that half forward line. I see Thomson have moved Cowns out there now, so that'll be interesting.
Highland takes the mark in the centre of the ground, drives it further forward. At the back is McDonald, takes the mark, plays on quickly, the handball to Carr. Carr drives wide to Feldman. Feld picks up the ball. Seems to have a fortnight. Finds Pollard in the centre of the ground, and Pollard takes the mark. Slowing it down just a little bit, allowing players to run forward because most of the Bell Park players have run to the defensive area. The kick goes to half forward. Illick a long way out from goal, playing on half forward flank by the look of it. He gets the ball down the ground, leading in the race for the ball.
Oh, he's coming then.
Is Fry. Fry gets a handball, but players can't keep. It was interesting. There was some...
I could hear him coming. What are you talking about?
There was some strange looks on some faces in front of us there, boys.
Yes, there was.
Fry a little bit sore in the leg, I think, from the throw-in in front of our broadcast position. Comes down. Great handball from It goes to Gardner anyway from Shannon, and ball is at half forward. Carr, bell post still, can't pick it up. Now he gets tackled from behind. Ball comes down. Cowan picks the ball up. Heads goal. It's on the left foot, and it's right over the goal umpire's head. Great crumbing from Mark Cowan, and he's kicked the 5th goal on the Raiders bingo scoreboard for Thomson. 5-4-34. They lead Bell Post Hill 4-3-27.
See Adam Fry leaving the ground now. He just got hurt in that contest there. I think it might be an ankle by the way he went down.
Yeah, just getting back to what I said earlier, at the end of that first quarter, Paul, Bell Post Hill were fumbling a bit. Cameron Carr did that again.
For sure.
Paid the penalty. You've got to be one grabber. You must pick that ball up, one grab and try and do something with it. And that's what they've got to learn out of this game.
Yep.
11 minutes gone, second quarter. 4-3-27 Bell Post Hill. They trail Thomson 5-4-34.
Back now, Burns through the middle. McDonald streams through hand to Feldman, standing start, gives it wide to Lurie. Could have gone to McDonald. He goes there now. Sits for Scotty. Does all kick around the corner, pretty close to the behind post. It just bounces out, and will be a throw in.
Overuse of the ball then, I think.
Yeah, and a bad option, I think.
Could have given
second
it to McDonald
handball,
straight away, couldn't they?
Yeah.
As ran through Feldman. But will be a boundary throw in right forward pocket. Bell Post still attacking the Eastern End in this second term. Been playing 11.5 minutes. It'll be Bradley up against Walker. Walker stands his ground, loses the ball, Hurst through the middle as well, and kick around the corner by Michelson, into the goal square. Ellick stands his ground, got one high, and Welsh picked that one up. And it will be Mick Ellick with the free kick 10 metres out to kick for his 3rd goal.
I marked him down already, Jason.
Oh, jeez. Well, if he kicks it from the pocket on the run, he'd kick it from here, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So Mick Ellick, full forward for Bell Post Hill. This to once again bring Bell Post Hill within a point, and Welsh's made no mistake. Mick Ellick's made no mistake. He's 3rd, and Bell Post Hill have their 5th goal. They're 5-3-33. They trail now London by that one solitary behind. Thomson 5-4-34. Raiders bingo centre second quarter scoreboard. 12.5 minutes gone.
I suppose with teams 1 and 3 on the ladder, you'd expect this, surely?
Yeah, surely would, Eric. Yes, yeah. Look, it's a top stand of the game, and look, I was a bit comical before. I think when Scotty McDonald ran forward, he was looking to receive the handball, and I'm not sure whether he knew Stephen Lurie's behind him, but I'm thinking he thought, what sort of handball is this?
I think the match plan was for him to kick the goal, actually.
I think it was.
Back in the middle now. Bradley, who's having a run in the ruck to give Justin a breather, gets the tap down too, running through Bartolo, shuffles it out to McDonald, quick hands to Hurst, goes on the left boot towards half forward, running out now, pushing under the ball Kinsey. Stosic was there also, and Kinsey does well, keeps it in front of him, and sees it over the boundary line. Good defensive play, and it will be a boundary throw in on 50 on the outer side half forward flank.
Kinsey a bit stronger than Stosic, isn't he?
Well, Stosic was behind him, Eric, and there's no good pushing your man under the ball. You've got to get in front yourself.
Pollard tries to tap it on towards Messina. He can't keep it in, and it will be a boundary throw once again. This time about 10 metres closer to the Bell Post Hill goal. And it'll be Kazina up against Andrew Atchison. Kazina tries to work to the front. Justin from behind. Atchison gets it down. McDonald. Handballs to the front of the pack. Feldman and Pollard. Pollard just tries to tap it back towards Messina. Atchison's in there also. Sees it over. This time it's in front of the scoreboard here, which sees Thomson a point up. It's about 35 metres out from Bell Post Hill's goal. And another boundary throw in. Thrown in now. Kazina. Justin with a big thump away. And it falls to the side of the pack. Nobody can get a clear possession. Now a quick kick comes out. Maharis gets his hand to it. Sees it over again. The boundary umpire's earning his money in this short passage of play. See if he can get it cleared, Eric.
Boundary umpire with the ball in front of the scoreboard, which shows Thomson 1 point leaders. From the throw in, there's an umpire's whistle on play. It's a ruck infringement. I think it's gone to
Bell Post Hill.
Kazina, Bell Post Hill. I couldn't quite see what it was for.
Over the shoulder, I think.
Over the shoulder. So it just goes to show they're paying the man in front away today, and that's good umpiring. And if it's considered, as Laurie mentioned before, the handball comes across to Pollard. Pollard plays on, drives to the goal square, and it's going to land in the goal square. Off hands has come to Paddy Burns, and for the safety of the game, Paddy Burns has just punched it through the behind post. So that's tied the ball game up. Raiders bingo scoreboard, 15 minutes into the second quarter, 5 goals for apiece. Wolfenden doing the kicking in for Thomson. There's the lead. Loose on the halfback is Pat Burns, and he takes the mark. looking for options now. Players quite a bit of movement around. Well, it's not such a good kick from Paddy. He's put Fanning under awful pressure. He wasn't up to it. He's run over the ball, but good backing up. Christian Highland takes the ball from that contest, but unfortunately only finds Fairchild at centre half back. He plays on quickly, drives the ball to half forward, and it's half back to half back at the moment because Aitchison now has taken the mark for Thomson. Handball to the running Burns. Burns, high, wide and Hanson. That's a shocking kick from the coach because he kicked it to the opposition coach. And Brett Pollard taking the mark in the centre of the ground. There's Miller running strongly from half back, takes the mark. He's put under a bit of pressure by the defence though. It's high in the air and Paddy Burns, good use of the body, gets in front. It comes down again for Bellpost Hill, but Thomson through Burns. He does a great job in the clincher there, gets it clear, and the ball's running toward the boundary. Shannon and Miller after it. They both give up the race because the ball's going to beat them over. True centre wing, outer side of the ground. 16 minutes second quarter, 5 goals, 4 apiece.
Well, we can see why Paddy handballs most of the time and not kicks.
A couple of poor options there too. Even with Buddy Highland come through the centre, that was a terrible kick. You had Cowan's break this way and he kicked it the opposite side of him, which give Gary Fairchild the easy run at it.
He was forced onto his left foot though, Paul. There's defence in the middle by Bellpost Hill.
Boundary throw in, centre wing out of side, falls to a free kick to Justin. The Tigers to go in front. 5-4 apiece here, second term, GDFL Matchday Live at Godfrey Street. And the big ruckman, Justin goes towards Cowan and Fairchild. Cowan, great strength against Fairchild. That's a great matchup.
Two big strong fellas.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? And the plugger has beaten him on this occasion. He'll be lining up from 55 out. He comes in now, drives it long. And won't quite make the distance. Maharis is there, and no, not paid. The mark, handball over the top towards McDonald. Got the run of it. Goes to the left boot towards Feldman wide. Burns may up some ground. Oh, pay that. Oh, the umpire says no. And Wolfenden can run away at half forward now. Miller kicks into the back of Robbie Byrne. Goes long towards McFarlane. Tries to tap it on. Miller stands his ground. Loses the footy. It's pretty tough in the clinches there. And trying to get out Connolly. Got legged or held. And Simon Connolly will take the free kick in the last line of defence for Bellpost Hill. Now, Connolly handballs it off to Pollard. Has to go back onto the favoured left boot. So switches play wide. Oh, Atchison's in the gun here against Miller. Miller works the front. Can't take the mark. Taps it down to Bartolo. Fairchild ran one way, then lost the footy. Got rid of it. And they come. Oh, great play, Menzies to keep the ball in there against Bartolo. Comes back towards Atchison again. Cowan's in there as well. Can't take it with him. Just weight of numbers for Bellpost Hill in the end. Pollard through them. Now goes out to Ian Stein, the two number 4s at centre half forward. Kept away by Stein. The numbers though once again with Bellpost Hill. Pollard was going to go with the foot, then went by hand to Messina. Doesn't sit for him though. Wolfenden's there, can't take it. It's pretty tough at centre half forward. The umpire says it's mine. And it will be a ball up.
I think Brett would have been much better going with the foot there.
Yep,
there was
sure.
A bad option as well.
So ball up now, centre half forward, Bellpost Hill. Gazina only as far as Robbie Byrne. High kick into the middle. Walker got his name written on it, takes the mark on his chest. Handballs to Simmons quickly. Has to go back onto the right boot. Goes towards centre half forward. Couple with the Feldman from behind, if you don't mind. Troy Feldman.
Excellent mark.
And he'll line up for goal from 50 metres out.
Doesn't he love those?
He does.
I've seen him do that at GFL level. My goodness. Had his name written all over that.
And Troy Feldman will be kicking from about 50. Directly in front. Great mark. Third and line there. And big leap. And he's kicked 1 goal this afternoon. Lining up for goal number 2. Mahara standing the mark. He runs in now. Pretty close to the man on the mark. Tries to go for maximum distance. Off hands. And Stein was going to push it through. In fact, it is through. 4-1 behind. So with that point, Bellpost Hill take the lead there. 5-5-35. They lead Thomson. 5-4-34. Raiders Bingo Centre second quarter scoreboard. 19.5 minutes gone.
Wolfen brings the ball back into play for Thomson. Oh, Maharis in front on this occasion. I tell you what, it's not too often that somebody jumps over the top of Nick Maharis to take a mark, as Feldman did. On that occasion, Maharis in front. Shocking kick off the boot, unfortunately. And it's beaten all the players over the boundary line. Landed inside the field of play. So it's only a throw-in, and it's on through centre wing. Adjacent to our broadcast position, which is on the centre wing, on the social club side of the ground. Umpire Hooper having a bit of a laugh, bit of a joke. It's good to see everyone in good humour. In comes the ball. Justin beaten by Walker on that occasion. Pollard runs onto the ball, weaves his way through traffic and gets clear. Now on the left foot, drives toward the goal square. Good effort at mark there by Stein. Can't get the ball. Well, the umpire.
Good call, Welshie.
It's good to have that extra body up
Yeah,
here.
we don't miss much with 4, do we?
Umpire Walsh has picked that up extremely well. The free kick to, Illick has the ball, and the free kick going back to Steen on half-back. Look for the short option. There's, it was John Mitchell takes the mark at centre half-back. Another short kick to Fanning. Fanning has the player running out wide, and it's Paddy Burns. Burns on the right foot goes back into the corridor to Aitchison. They've run well the Thomson side. Now long kick from Aitchison. Well, pushing the back, I would have thought, to McFarlane. Not paid, said the umpire. Connolly runs clear now with the ball. Drives it to player in the centre of the ground here in Bartolo, and he takes the mark. Off to Hurst with a hand pass. Hurst to the running Connolly. Connolly now on the left foot, pushing the back as he's kicked the ball, and there's another sensational mark. This time it's Messina, half forward. Well, we're seeing it all today, but unfortunately the kick is not up to the standard of Fanning. Throws the ball out, and the umpire has picked it. Unfortunately, if you lift it off the ground, they pay him, and that's what happened there.
I think he knew straight away too. He dropped his head straight away as soon as the whistle went.
So free kick to the bell post hill side. Coming in, Maharis at the back, punches clear there of Feldman. The ball picked up. Unfortunately, it's straight back to Walker in the centre of the ground, and he takes the safe mark. Leads on half forward flank. Highland does battle there and does really well. Boots two, gets the ball clear, and now it comes out to Fanning. Yeah, what's the umpire? Well, he's probably disadvantaged side there because Fanning was away, and the free kick. Well, players are rather confused. I thought the umpire gave a clear indication, and it's Gann for Thomson on the left foot. Drives it towards half forward. Ball coming over from the back, can't take the mark, was Mays for Thomson. Comes clear now, Highland can't pick it up. Great battle, the ball on the ground. Now the umpire will move in. And 22 minutes into the second quarter, 5-5. Bell post still lead, Thomson 5-4.
Cowan's off the ground also for Thomson. Welshie looked like a groin.
Yeah, he's had a bit of trouble with the groin the last couple of weeks.
So he's off, and Mays is on the ground. He's pretty close to the action now on centre wing on the outer side. The umpire will come in and bounce it again. Yeah, so that's a loss for Thomson. Up forward.
Well, they probably had two because Fry's off the ground also with an injury.
So thrown up and getting it down was Kazina. And once again, it'll be a ball up on centre wing on the outer side. Neither side can get an effective possession from that outer side wing position. Pye Hooper throws the ball up now. Justin gets it down. Maharis is there. Tried to shuffle it back towards Mays. Got ripped off the tackle. And once again, umpire Hooper will ball it up. So 5-5 to 5-4.
It's a little bit of a non-event at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate on the far side, isn't it?
Pick a free kick out here somewhere, boys. Up. Justin gets it to the back of the pack.
There's a two.
There we go.
Well, she'll do it. Good on you.
There we go. And the free kick has gone to Christian Highland on the defensive side of centre wing. Drives it towards centre half forward now. Bradley. Carr, big thump away by him. Rove now, Feldman. Maharis came through, left the footy though. Feldman, too slick a handball for Walker. Running back, Mays. Handball back to Gann. Onto his hand towards Robbie Byrne. Can't keep it in, it's out of bounds once again on the outer side centre wing. And we have been playing 23.5 minutes in this second term.
Boys, all of a sudden it's just gone ultra defensive, hasn't it?
Yeah, last 5 minutes or so it's been stuck over there on that between the two half-back lines on the far side, Eric. On the Godfrey Street side, you might say.
Pretty close to home, Welshie. Justin gets it down and then does his own roving. Slick little handball across to Highland, who's doing very well. Tries to measure the pass to Bradley in front, and he's done. That's 50.
That's 50.
The 50, is it?
Yeah, I think, well...
No.
If that had been umpire Hooper, he would have paid that, wouldn't he? But umpire Gleckie doesn't like paying them. He's just said that'll be the mark there, and Aaron Bradley will have it from about 45 metres out. Right on the boundary line on the outer side half-forward flank. Just tries to drive it in. Oh, he's missed everything, I think. He's
tried to kick too hard, I think.
It's out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to Brett Pollard in the right back pocket for Thomson. 5-4 playing 5-5. We're at the western end of the ground. He goes now towards half back. Miller goes up. Fairchild's there also. Falls to McFarlane. Slick hand to Mays. Kick around the corner. Back towards Maharis. Now Menzies tries to tap it on, but there's a number of Bell Post Hill players there, and one of them's Lurie. Gets it to Feldman, gets it to Messina running through half-back, or Gardner tries to run him down. He can't do so. Gann's there though to turn over. He's poor kick though. Feldman stands his ground. Good mark. And Troy Feldman takes it. So just turning the ball over a little bit, Thomson. Now, Fanning chops that off. Feldman, so it's just a kick to kick here at the moment. He goes short towards Highland at centre half forward, able to take the mark against Cameron Carr. Oh, like he might have to pay it this time.
Yeah,
he has to.
You have to do that one.
Yeah, they let him off the last time, but and Carr straight off the ground.
Half-time AFL, Melbourne 7-3, lead Geelong 6-6 by 3 points. Adelaide 7-4, lead St Kilda 6-7 by 3 points.
So 2 close games in the AFL at the MCG in Waverley this afternoon. Christian Highland will be kicking from 10 metres out. Have you marked this one down, Welshie?
No.
Oh, not too confident in the Spud.
I have.
I have now too, because he's put it straight over the umpire's head for his first goal.
That was a while coming between goals, wasn't it, for both sides? Just, probably 5-6 minutes elapsed,
Yep.
so I stuck over the far side, and we did pull a free kick out for the umpire, and then the 50-metre goal.
Look, I don't think Belpost will be too happy about that. I mean, you shouldn't give stupid. That was a stupid 50-metre penalty. That and, it was there, and look, there's no need for that. I mean, they're going to be very costly if this is a final.
And in the contest of the game too, Laura, it's a very low-scoring game.
Exactly.
Goals are hard to come by.
Oh, from the middle again, Highland roves beautifully, goes straight down towards McFarlane. It's pretty easy footy when it's like that. McFarlane can't take the mark. Fairchild gets it wide. Gardner and Hancock now. Gardner, you watch if he tries to break away from a couple. He can't pick it up though, Timmy, and he gets sandwiched. Oh, but does well though to get it away to Robbie Byrne. He goes long. It's 2-on-1. Bradley's there, can't take it. McFarlane. Bradley's there also. McFarlane again tried to get the kick out of the pack. Miller's getting across there. Highland does well, and we'll get a free kick.
Too high.
Went in for the footy, didn't he, Welshie?
Yeah, he had eyes for the football.
Yep.
Yeah, that's been good umpiring all day. The umpire's been prepared to give the bloke who's got the courage to go for the ball the opportunity, and if he's infringed, he's given the free kicks, and that's good.
So Christian Highland, who kicked the last goal from 10 metres out after a 50-metre penalty, has it again, this time about 20 metres out.
Going to mark you down this time, Laurie.
No, I'm not.
He's on a bit of a tighter angle this time, isn't he, boys?
Yeah.
He's the guy to kick it, though, Welshie, all the same.
Well, Highland now comes in. Just tries to
he
punt
likes
it over the top of the umpire's hat. I think he's done it. 3-second goal.
2 goals in 2 minutes, doing.
2 goals in 2 minutes, and Thomson go to 7-4-46. They lead Belpost Hill 5-5-35. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, 27.5 minutes gone.
Coming out of the centre there too. He was involved in getting the ball out of the centre, then had the shot
He's
for
had a
goal
big quarter,
for
hasn't he? He's probably had a big half, hasn't he, really?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, the 50-metre penalty now comes a very major factor, Laurie, doesn't
For sure.
Took the words out of my mouth, Eric. It's a two-goal turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball back in the centre with umpire Stokes. Up it goes. Bradley gets a tap down for Thomson. Fanning can't run onto the ball. Picked up, but chopped off by Maharis on halfback. Drives it long towards Menzies for Thomson. Good roving there by Byrne. Gets on the left foot. Doesn't get it very far. Half smothered. The ball comes to ground. Following up there is Byrne. Can't get a handball clear. Now Bradley, well, can he keep it in? Yes, he does. Just keeps it in, but Fairchild, I think, no, umpire has allowed. Well, they've all got away with it today so far, and Fairchild just blatantly handballed that over the boundary line, but the throw-in will take place. 50 metres from the behind post. From behind, Bradley. Well, good tackling. Followed up very, very well. Couldn't take the ball and a bit untidy.
The two ruckmen had a footy everywhere amongst themselves.
Conglomeration of arms and legs and what have you. Nobody had the ball. In it comes once again. Justin tries to get in front, kicked off the ground there to as far as Fanning. Fanning on the left foot, drives it back into the forward area for Thomson. Oh, mark almost taken by Bradley. Connolly running back onto the ball, but I think he's more than happy to allow it just to run over the boundary line. 29 minutes gone second quarter, and the ball out of bounds, 10 metres from the behind post. Deep in the attacking zone for Thomson. They've kicked the last 2 goals in the game. In comes the ball again. McFarlane can't quite work his way into position to take the ruck ball there. And it's come over the boundary line once again. And good to see Fry is
warming up in front of us.
Adam Fry is testing the ankle out and looks to be moving reasonably freely. However, ball back into play, 30 metres from the behind. Magnificent tap there from Maharis from the back, but unfortunately Belpost still in the van. This time comes back to Simmons. Handball from Miller. He clears wide to the halfback flank to Connolly. Connolly plays on quickly. Left foot further down the ground. Oh, coming through there was Wolfen and intercepts for Thomson. Great kick into the forward line, but McDonald in position, handball very quickly across to Hancock, and now it's come out to Feldman on centre wing, has one bounce, has two bounces, has three bounces, runs to centre wing, drives the ball into the forward area now for the bell post.
Great mark.
Stein, great mark, handball quickly as he hits the ground to Maharis, he plays on. Drives it over the centre. It's great footy at the moment. Ball moving from end to end. Through the pack it comes to Bradley. He gets the ball towards the full forward position. McFarlane uses his body brilliantly to get Connolly out of the way. Takes the mark, plays on in the goal square and pops the goal through. Christian McFarlane second. And now it's 30 minutes gone in the second quarter. Raiders bingo scoreboard. Thomson 8-4-52. They've snuck away from Bell Post Hill 5-5-35.
That 50-metre penalty, boys. The game's turned since then, hasn't it?
Well, Carr's off the ground too, so that he was up.
He's looking to come back on now. If I was the coach, I'd him sit there for half an hour
and
have a good think about
Jason Stein's goal too.
Yes.
Great play from defence.
But Bell Post Hill's kicking positions are atrocious. They're getting the ball into the space and they're just kicking it anywhere.
Well, they're under a bit of pressure, aren't they?
Yeah, and it's not a good sign.
Back in the middle, umpire Hooper throws the ball in the air. Justin against Kazina. And it gets it down to McDonald. Handball, chopped off Wolfenden. Gardner just tries to tap it on towards Mitchell. Can't take it with him. Byrne can. Seeing some important possessions. Goes with his left boot. McFarlane and Connolly. Connolly leads in the race to the ball. Pretty good tussle between these two. Both in the league reps this year. Connolly with the left boot. Oh, poor looking kick, but it was okay. Straight to Pollard. He might be visiting Laurie during the week, I think. Goes towards Simmons at centre half back. Takes the mark. Kicks around the corner towards Bartolo. He takes the mark on centre wing. Handballs quickly to Hurst. Handball over the top to Miller. They're creating the play. And Miller on centre wing there. Just settles things down. Oh, it's a poor kick again. Pretty high. Illick in front. Stein. Oh, kick off the ground's okay. Comes back towards Pollard in the middle. Does it sit for him? No, it doesn't. Mitchell's there. Worries him out of it. Gets a leg.
50.
Gets a leg.
No, he's
paid a hold. He's paid a hold. Yeah, now he has.
Yeah.
He's been talked into it by the crowd, I think. And it will be 50. It was a leg. It wasn't a hold. And John Mitchell's got it.
I think he paid the 50 if someone ran for the mark, didn't they?
Did he? Oh,
yeah.
I think they've been, from Peter Nealis was telling me, if it's an unintentional trip, they pay the signal as holding the man so that everybody understands it's not a trip.
Well, John Mitchell's got it. 20 metres out, straight in front.
Crucial kick, this one.
He comes in now, the youngster, and puts it through the middle.
Come on.
Confident kick by the youngster. His first. And Thomson kick their ninth. They're 9-4-58. They lead Bell Post Hill 5-5-35. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. We're now been going 33 minutes in this second term.
Cameron Carr's just reappeared, so he didn't stay out long enough, you don't think, Paul?
But how crucial the last 7 or 8 minutes since that 50 metre.
Yes.
It's really turned the game around.
Back in the middle, don't forget at half time we'll be having our Where Are They Now segment this week. We've got a special guest this week, actually. We'll tell you about in just a minute. Back in the middle, Justin up against Kazina. Rovers time Hurst. Couldn't get it very far. Walker runs through, leaves the footy behind, then he gets it again. Kick in towards Highland. Shannon's got it. Boys handball, shuffles it out. Gardner against Simmons. Gardner keeps his feet. Tries to run through the pack. Oh, Mitchell got a high tackle. Oh, no, says umpire Stokes. It's mine. And it will be a ball up in the middle of Godfrey Street. Secondary bounce by umpire Stokes. 9-4 playing 5-5, 58 playing 35. It's now 23 points difference in favour of Thomson. Goes to Fanning, quick kick out of the pack. Miller and Menzies. Menzies can run onto this. Who's going to tap it onto him? No, McFarlane. Connolly does well but loses the footy. Fall towards McFarlane. Tries to get it back towards Bradley. Tried to handball it out towards Byrne. Now Bell Post Hill, can they block it up in there? I think they can. They've done so.
Very good work there for Dale Menzies to confront Simon Connolly there on the run.
And it will be.
And he's not an easy guy to put down, Simon. He's pretty
thick-set, isn't he?
He stands his ground fairly well. Ooh.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Yeah.
Says.
We've got some good uppies in the box today, Eric.
Well, there's the siren for half-time. That free kick's not going to make much difference. And half-time, Thomson 9-4-58. They lead Bell Post Hill 5-5-35 in that second term. Thomson were able to kick 6 goals to, while Bell Post Hill kicked 2 goals to. The goal kickers to half-time for Thomson. 2 each to Christian Highland and Christian McFarlane. Singles to Aaron Bradley, Dale Menzies, John Mitchell, Tim Gardner and Mark Cowan.